Hey guys, SpucyQ here, and I am back with another Minecraft Redstone video. Today what I have for you is an infinite automatic TNT drill. It's based on a bug discovered by Panda, Code Raider, and Old Ganon of the ZipCrowd server that allows you to change the data values of blocks with arrows, or at least as far as I understand it. This particular machine was shown to me on Panda's survival series, and I've sort of rebuilt it, compacted it a little bit, and automated it so that you can infinitely drill down into the ground until you obviously hit bedrock. But let's see this thing in action real quick. Shoot a burning arrow into there and flip the switch, and hopefully there we go. It'll start generating TNT, drop it down the shaft, and it will explode just like that. Now before I show you guys how to build this thing, let me try and explain how it works. So let me turn it off real quick. Alright, so the bug that this is based on is has to do with the arrow, obviously. Now when an arrow gets stuck in a block, it remembers the coordinates of the block that it's stuck in. So in this case it's this block right here, this cobblestone block. So when this piston pushes up, it pushes the arrow up without dislodging it from the block, and pushes the cobblestone block and the TNT block up. Now, when the TNT block is getting pushed into this spot, the arrow sees that there's no block in the place where it is stuck. So it will begin to fall and fall into this block, which is now up here, and this block will now contain TNT, just like that. So when the arrow falls into this block right here, it will recognize that the block where it was stuck is TNT, and so when it hits the cobblestone block, it will treat the cobblestone block as if it's TNT, and since the arrow is burning, it'll light it, and then this piston will push it off into the abyss. So hopefully that made sense, but basically I just have that thing hooked up to a cobblestone generator, so it'll infinitely generate this cobblestone right here, and that cobblestone is hooked up to a bud switch, so the entire thing will fire as soon as new cobblestone is generated. Just like that. You see the pulse, and just like that. So obviously if there's no arrow in it, it will not generate TNT. It'll just push a line of cobblestone out, but then you just need to put a new arrow in, which the best way I've found in survival is to just stand right here and fire it. If it fires, there we go, into the block. Turn this thing on, and just like that. Well, oh, yep, there we go. So it works. So anyway, let's see how to build it. Alright guys, so first thing you're going to need to do is find where you are going to drill and make a 3x3x6 hole, and that obviously that size is not completely required, but it's highly recommended by me so that you don't end up with TNT up here blowing up your mechanism and having lava and water flowing everywhere, which I say from experience. So then you are going to need a 5x7x4 space, and you're going to need to knock out 2 blocks right there. So technically it's going to be 5 high, but it'll only extend 4 above the ground. So to start out, you're going to place a sticky piston right there in the middle, and that is going to have your TNT on it, but I wouldn't recommend placing that just yet. You're going to need these supplies in my hotbar right now. That's some building blocks. I don't know exactly how many, but those are pretty easy to come by. 3 sticky pistons, so 1 there and 2 in other places, a regular piston, 5 repeaters, 16 redstone, your lever, a block of TNT, a water bucket, and a lava bucket. So anyway, after placing this block, you come back here to this block that you knocked out and build up 2 next to it, just like that. And you're going to need to hop down in this hole, place a sticky piston right there, probably knock out that block and hop back out. So then you can take down that block, and actually you're going to need a block of redstone to place right there. So then from there you will take a line of redstone that goes around here and one that goes up just like that, and then we'll come back to that. So then you're going to place a block there and extend 3 blocks out of it like that, and then do the same thing right here and come 3 blocks out of it just like that. Come over here and place a block there and do the exact same thing. So now that will have created your water and lava troughs. So now what you can do is you can place your first repeater right there, place redstone, and then place a block right here, and then a block sticky piston facing into that block just like that. Come down over here, place a sticky piston facing upwards, a repeater on 2 ticks, a block on top of that, a repeater on 4 ticks, a block on top of there, and then a block right there. So you'll bring a line of redstone up just like this into a 4-tick repeater. Then down here to this piston right there, just like that. And over here you're going to need to extend out a line of blocks that curves around and connects up with this redstone right here into another repeater on 4 ticks. And just like that, that is the mechanism done. So what you're going to do is place your water right here on this side and your lava right here on this side, and now you'll see that it starts pushing cobblestone out just like that. And actually, I've forgotten one thing: you need your regular piston right up there. So now if we watch, it should perform as normal, and then you can go ahead and throw a block on top of that piston right there and place a lever on that to turn it off. So whenever this lever is turned on, it keeps this block here, which stops cobblestone from being generated and stops the budding of that piston. So now we take and place our TNT right there, and the mechanism should be complete. Alright, there we go. So now it is primed and ready. So I'm just going to clear my inventory real quick and create an infinity bow with flame on it so that I can have some burning arrows. Obviously you just need a bow with flame or some lava above the mechanism to catch your arrow on fire as it falls down into the block. So either way there, lava or a flame bow. So then let's see, in survival you would come over here or stack up or something and fire an arrow into this block just like that. Come back here, turn this thing on, and there you go. You have an infinite TNT drill. That is, if the arrow doesn't fall out. Usually the first couple times you do it, it will have issues, but then it will start to work fairly reliably. Now, obviously, there are some precautions. You are dealing with TNT and a burning arrow that is right above it. So if you turn this thing off at the wrong time, I believe, you can accidentally end up lighting this TNT, which can be a big problem because it will blow up your mechanism. Obviously, it's not that hard to rebuild, but you will end up with lava and water flowing everywhere. Also, obviously, your arrow can get pushed off, so you're going to have to have some way of relighting or replacing that arrow on top of there, because that is a fairly common occurrence. But other than that, you have a fully automatic infinite TNT drill. So let me repeat, the credit for this goes out to Panda as well as the rest of the guys at ZipCrowd. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.